Oh, hey, hi, hello, welcome on in. Thank you guys so much for coming hanging out tonight. Really do appreciate it. Um, this is episode 33. Make ends meet. Um, yeah, and that's meet spelled with MEAT. Um, but we're gonna go around and introduce who we're gonna be playing this evening, and we'll see what sort of tomfoolery this coterie can get themselves into. And we'll go ahead and start with Lauren.
Hi, I'm Warren. I am playing Marlowe. There'll be no tomfoolery, shenanigans, antics, crazy vampire bullshit, but we don't do tomfoolery here.
Maybe some ne'er-do-welling.
Definitely some of that. Can't confirm. Next up, we have Justin.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'll be playing Julian the Malkavian, and I have to disagree. We get up to all kinds of tomfoolery.
You're old enough to say
Falderall.
that word.
Damn. Next up, we have Rob.
Hi, I'm Rob. I'm playing Vincent Arlasambra, and tonight I'm going to try to make one good decision.
Is it the one you DM'd me? Because I would agree.
I don't know if that's a good one. I might make that decision too, but also a good one.
Here's the hoping. Next up, we have Lennon.
Hello, I'm Lennon, and I'll be playing Kenneth. I would insert a funny quip here, but I couldn't think of one.
It's very Kenneth of you, and I appreciate this sticking to the role playing early.
No
And
problem.
last but not least, we have Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian, and I will be playing Riley, our Toreador.
No comments about the tomfoolery.
I mean, we do it. It's a thing. Feel like most people would look at Riley and go, "You're kind of the catalyst." I would say probably.
I love it. I was gonna type it out, but I'll just say it. I feel like it's very funny to me as a storyteller that Riley is a person admitting that they do someone named tomfoolery. That's all I have to say in the moment.
Me and Tom Foolery, we broke up a long time ago. Specifically, Thomas Foolery? Yeah, no.
Oh, I thought you just fool around with Tom. I was confused. I didn't know his last name was Foolery.
Yeah, lately they've been hanging out a lot more with Johnny Come Lately.
You can have a point of humanity back for that one, Rob. I appreciate that one. There you go.
I'll take it.
Like 80 experience worth for free. There you go.
That's a bold assumption that you think he has 7 humanity when he probably started with like 6.
40 experience.
I did, and I don't have it anymore.
So some revelations in and out of our character's knowledge took place last week. Baron Fairfield is requesting that the coterie does what they can to make sure that a certain Baron Hill does not return, does not get assisted in helping in her recovery and fighting this individual from the Camarilla. Actively is doing so once that spot is open. An offer was sent out to allow one of these fine individuals from the second basement to take up the seat, the throne of being Baron of Indianapolis. Outside of that lens, Eva Hill, in a semi-conscious state, hand being rubbed against sort of her head, running through her hair, as Adeline is mentioning how it's so good to see her once more. And revenge will be sweet. And that is where we are going to pick up on this episode. As we're sort of picking up shortly after the Spider and his small armada began to weaponize and prepare to flood the streets of Indianapolis. So that is where we're picking up, friends and fellow kindred.
So I think on the way out of Baron Fairfield's, Vincent's gonna pause and try to get Marlowe's attention and say, I think we need to get everyone together and talk.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Not getting the impression that we have a lot of safe places to do that, so maybe on the move.
Yeah, I think that's probably wise. I'll call you
Alright.
drive.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
So yeah, hop in the car, start driving towards Garfield Park, and let Marlowe get in touch with everybody.
Okay. Marla, who are you calling first?
Julian.
Okay.
This is Julian.
Hey, it's Marlo and Vincent. I'll put it on speakerphone.
Oh. How's everything
Just-
going?
Oh, peachy.
You heard of
The place
did the meeting with Fairfield? Did he take my warning seriously?
Yeah, but we should talk about it. It led to complicated places.
Oh, okay. Is there a hotel near me right now? Bruce, I'm just been cruising since I took off.
Less hotel, more motel.
All right, that'll work.
Yeah.
No.
I'll kind of rattle off what the motel is and say I'll get us a room. And text them the room number. We can just meet there.
Yeah.
I look at Vincent and mouth and like, we okay with that?
Why not? It's no worse than any other situation. At least it's not obviously tied to us.
Yeah, good point. Then I will call Kenneth.
Hello?
Hey, we need to get together and meet. We're gonna text you an address. Yeah, are you around Riley?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot happening. Yeah.
Well, that sounds ominous. Well, can you bring them and we can all catch up on everything?
Sure, sounds good.
All right, cool.
Um, as Kenneth, Riley, and Charlie all begin to head towards the hotel, you guys do leave Garfield Park and head that way. But nonetheless, you're able to go ahead, secure a room, and all gather together. So the entire coterie is here.
I'll have kind of arranged the room so there's a little bit more space, kind of push things into the corners and get the chairs kind of where we can all see each other. And if there was a liquor store nearby, I would have went and bought a big ass bottle of whiskey.
Respectable.
Someone passes by, looks in, thinks it's a cult meeting.
Hey, you ever heard of the one-eyed god of Cerebro?
Hey everybody, are you ready? What's your future looking like when the Kraken-like entity decides to hatch from the moon? How are we feeling about life after that?
Look,
How you
we've
feel?
talked about this. He's going to raise from the depths of the ocean. I don't know why you insist it's the moon.
Because it's an
Always
egg.
talking about the moon. It's not an egg.
Look at it.
Allegedly.
It's not an egg.
I'm not a flat earther. I'm a moon. I'm an egg mooner.
Why are you mooning eggs, you weirdo?
It's kind of creepy.
You made it weird. You made it
Seeing
weird.
the giant bottle of whiskey, who was responsible for picking up the Taco Bell?
Hey, I got the room and the booze, so I've got my end of the obligation covered.
Oh, that's fair.
We have to blush to even eat anything, and that's what we're gonna eat. No.
Bro,
Yes.
how long has it been since you had Taco Bell?
Stop. Oh, you said it.
not-
No. I took willpower damage from that.
Yes. So I'm just gonna say
It's
In-
been a
in the-
while, but it's not the Taco Bell that's the problem. It's not the whiskey that's the problem. It's the combination of the two of them.
I'm at the
Well,
Taco Bell. I'm at the whiskey place. I'm at the combination Taco Bell and whiskey place.
I can get some tequila if you'd prefer.
Oh, that's worse.
That's a lot worse. It
That-
feels
that
more
is a
on
lot
brand, but
worse.
somehow it's not.
It's
Okay, so look, all right, let's get down to brass tacks, I guess.
Yeah, real quick. When we get in here, I would like to sense the unseen and just see what's what.
I will allow it.
Anything hiding, being spooky and whatnot.
Wits and aspects for me, please.
I'm also feeling
That's
paranoid,
Joe
so I'd
feeling.
like to look around and see if I can't find any sort of cameras, microphones, things that are out of place.
Wits and awareness for me, please. 2.
Success.
And that's gonna be a DC 4 for your wits and awareness there.
Perfect. This will definitely go well.
Yes. Hey, it could go worse.
Well, close, but no.
All
And
right.
no, I'm not going to willpower it.
All right.
Do it.
Is it worth willpowering that one that I missed?
Um,
I don't think so.
No. it is not.
Okay. Cool.
As the storyteller, I'm telling you, it's not worth it. You're welcome.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep. It only took like 180 episodes, but I finally suggested not using willpower. You do not see anything magically hidden in any sort of capacity or people who are using the obfuscate powers. No blood rituals that are hidden, anything of that fun, things that you can perceive using your Toreador senses.
All right. Cool.
And Vincent, nothing looks out of the ordinary for you.
All right, I guess I don't really know what I'm looking for. God, this is all a lot. What was going on at the park?
Oh man, what wasn't going on at the park?
Okay, what wasn't going on at the park? I'd like
They
one
weren't-
half of that.
They weren't feeding birds. That's
Okay.
what they weren't doing. But our arachnid based friend called in other friends that have big old guns, and they're getting ready to go on a warpath.
Okay. I guess out of character, do we know the details of the vision that Julian had? Has that been shared or?
I think I just told it to Fairfield.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just a Fairfield.
All right. Well, you mentioned a warning to Fairfield. Julian. He listened, but it seems in his interest to sort of let things go the way that they are. Like, aggressively in his interest. Like, he offered us something that he probably can't offer us and that is way too much to offer us for anything to stay out of it.
Like we could make that much of a difference. My vision indicates that this is holy war. That the streets will run red with oceans of blood. That all the factions of the kindred are aligned to go to war. And it's all based around downtown Indianapolis. Sabat, Camarilla, Anarch. And it's going to be brutal.
Did you get the impression that that was if we're involved or if we're not involved?
I got the impression that that's just the future.
So this wasn't one of
Because
those like future with choices. This is
no,
just
this was a pretty unilateral, this is happening. Now, I mean, there's always opportunities to intervene, but I don't have the slightest clue where to begin.
is that a thing we even want?
I like being whatever this is, and going down that road means not being that. It means being dead. So I'm good with it. However the chips may lay. I mean,
So, in the spirit of sharing information, I did call my mentor just because this is wild and I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know. We don't know anything about the coming days or whatever. And even she sounded stressed. So like she set up a meeting. She was like, "Let's chat." So that's in a couple of days or sooner if she frees up. But I've never known her to be visibly shaken. She's always been calm, cool, collected. So if this has her, I could be misreading the emotion behind it. But one way or another, if she's anywhere other than put together, that's got to be telling.
Based on what the three of you were describing was going on at the park, that sounds like way after the dust has settled. A few days.
That's
yeah,
what I got. That's what I'm working with. It
Okay.
might be a few days, and we could be seeing a new world order. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Does anybody know what that means for us if there's a changing of the guard?
Can I roll politics to
Yeah.
see if I know anything about what that means for us?
I would also like to get in on that politics.
Yeah.
Me as well.
Wits plus politics.
Difficulty?
4.
And you know what? I'm gonna search for this. Is
Respectable.
that
I'm also going to surge for this.
Also
This is a
respectable.
bad idea. Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yes.
and you said
It's gonna be
DC
fine. It's gonna be fine.
Oh,
4.
it's gonna be so great.
Oh, it's not fine.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
not fine.
Jesus.
It's so not fine. I mean, unless you want a willpower. It's only a best you'll fail if you don't roll another success.
All right,
Yeah, I
all right.
will.
Let me get in on this.
Oh.
Let me get in on this.
I don't know what y'all's problem is.
No, I won't. I'm not going to willpower.
I love it.
The choice is: do I have a bestial failure, or do I spend my last willpower? I think the answer is I don't spend my last willpower.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Oh, and a messy crit on.
Let's
Kenneth.
go, Lennon.
Thank you, thank you.
I love it here. You guys
I enjoy
give
the way
me
that this played out.
you guys give me so much content to work with in a singular
Good thing it's a
role.
motel.
It's also really ironic that the Nosferatu has the answer to
Nosferatus have answers to a lot of questions.
Yeah, but it's interesting that's a Nosferatu that doesn't do technology that has the.
This Nosferatu
still
hangs
just
out in the
vampires.
mission.
So wait, we got Kenneth with a messy crit. We got Riley with the crit. I failed. We got Vincent Bestial failing.
We sure do. And
All on to figure out the politics of this moment.
yeah, you mean create the
I-
politics of the moment.
Well, yeah, I feel like that means that everybody is now trying to figure out how to best manipulate it for their own personal gain.
I like that. See, I read those dice as like maybe like misconstruing something you third hand, fourth hand heard and being like, well, this is just shitty and pissing yourself off with it.
I'm so glad
It's
that's
just
how you
varying
took it.
forms of varying forms of that, and then you get to Riley who's like, so do we want the answer or do you want to be mad?
Actually,
Yeah. Hey, so my not mom said that this is how it works.
Yeah.
Mama said, Mama said,
Um.
well, Mama is wrong again.
No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
Jesus.
Miss
Okay.
Klein said it was okay to protect myself.
The individual failure is fine. Nothing super exciting. Um. Sorry, I'm pulling up a few things here. I appreciate the patience. Oh, let's let's do it this way. Bestial failure, my friend. The truth is, you've done some research in your clan. And while recently pieces of your clan have been welcomed into the Camarilla, most of you are still partly of the Sabbat. And there's not a lot of you here. So a change of the guard like the Camarilla could mean very, very bad things for you and your livelihood. In this sense, a sense of ruthlessness that comes out of you. You get a 2 dice penalty to any and all rolls. So the next time you fail any action, you receive a 2 dice penalty to any and all rolls until a future attempt at the same action succeeds or the scene ends. So, until you can figure something out politically, you have a -2 dice pool to everything you do for the remainder of the scene. I'm sure you super love that for this moment here. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly that. Ruthlessness. I love that for you. Open up another book real quick here.
He has to check his sources. We're in trouble.
What do you mean? It's gonna be a good time, I promise. Super promise. Hey, Kenneth, roll a d10 for me, would you? Just a singular d10.
Singular D10.
Yep.
How do I do that? Can I do that on Roll20? Will it let me?
Yeah, if, you can just do /roll 1d10. Actually, I'll do it for you. I got you, boo boo. I got you.
Oh, thanks.
I rolled a
Appreciate you.
9 for you. I'm just so good at rolling.
I can't. Those skills of you just succeeding every roll worked in my favor.
Um, Kenneth, you do know that a change of the guard does radically change how you and your coterie would live your day-to-day life. Be a lot less do what you want, more summoned to be able to do things and forced to do things. But at the same time, there's structure to it. It's not so free-flowing, it's not so whatever happens, happens. But there's rules, things to do, protection under that. And as you think about this, you swear you see something in the corner of your eye. As you suffer from the paranoia compulsion
Oh no.
for the remainder of the scene. You get a 2 dice penalty to any action not taking towards immediate. The vampire tries to disengage from any perceived threat, suspecting anyone and everything. Any action not taken toward that immediate end incurs a 2 dice penalty. The compulsion ends when spent roughly an hour in a safe spot.
Is there a closet in the room we're in, I'm assuming?
There is indeed a closet.
Okay, I'm just gonna get up. I'm gonna go to the closet. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing in there, and then I'm gonna go in the closet and I'm gonna shut the door. No explanation, no context. I'm just gonna get up and do that.
Well, that doesn't bode well.
Riley!
That's just like,
What do we think about the politics of this? I'm going to the closet.
What, if the guard changes, what do you think happens? Kenneth's like, nah, I'm out, and just goes and sits in the closet.
Peace.
one guy having a mental break, another going to hide in the closet. Other one just like, all right. There's Juliet and I just watching fucking Kenneth go to the closet, like, all right.
Sure, makes sense, I guess.
Riley,
Yeah, hi.
you know, and maybe this is part of you being part of the high clans or the upper clans inside of this stuff, but the change of guard can mean a couple of different things. The Camarilla does have rules, has boundaries, has things that give protection. It does change how your life would become. You don't have the anarchs that would be sort of free roaming around doing what they want to. Deciding to kidnap and allowing that to happen without, because it's just a Wednesday. It does change lifestyle. It doesn't seem necessarily bad or good, unless the Sabbat is ruling. And if the Sabbat's ruling, then Indianapolis probably is looking really bad, and Florida is looking good this time of year for the most part. just because the Sabbat believes that maybe the world should know about kindred, and they should be feared because they are the superior being, not because of the amount of mortals that outnumber them. So again, it can be a good thing, but again, it's just more of the change of life and the things that come with it. But you do recognize that there's privilege in that perspective.
Based on the clans that I know exist in this room
Mm-hmm.
and just within the second basement, do I have an idea of like generally where people would fall just based on clan within the cam?
You would know. The only one that you're not obviously sure of is Marlowe, because you don't know what clan they come from. You haven't spent a lot of time, and it hasn't been really taught to you very much about the La Sombra and how they can get into the Camarilla. You know, it's mostly done on a case-by-case basis. But it's never been explained or never really had a reason to talk about how the La Sombra get into the Camarilla. But everyone else pretty much has a seat at the table as far as your coterie is concerned, except for the Zemitzi, who are mostly a Anarch clan and have not really been discussed as a Camarilla clan in general.
Okay. Cool. And,
Well, if we just let this happen, I think we're hoping that the spider comes out on top.
I don't know. That's kind of if the spider comes out on top, then I'm thinking that Indy's pretty burnt, and at least I'd be looking for maybe a new place to call home. Like, if there's no way he doesn't call the Sabbat his. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't claim anything other than them at this point, I would think.
If the Justicars come out on top, it's going to be a bloodbath. Most of the other children of the night are going away. Myself and Charlie, at least, are probably going away.
I think so. From what I understand, it's case by case, and you have a really strong case. I don't think that it's just a blanket, you're done because you are. And it's fringe, but it's possible. I don't want to sound so gallivant or whatever you want to, like, not trying to sound like an asshole. I recognize that as a Toreador, as a Rose, I kind of have a cushy little spot here if the Justicars are the one that make all this happen. But as a coterie, we do get the opportunity to kind of pitch our case.
Yeah, except for Charlie.
I mean,
Can I also
there's
point out
been-
that we as a coterie fought the Justicars twice? I don't know that they care if you're a Rose or not.
I mean, did we
I'm gonna-
fight them twice? Like, I can understand why
We
our friends in
happened-
the closet after getting their head dribbled off of a parking lot. I don't think
Yeah,
that qualifies as a fight. Fights are usually a two-party affair.
I think we've run into them twice at this point. I think we've crossed paths a couple of times. That doesn't instantly say you're done. That just says you're unlucky.
I guess my fear, just kind of knowing from the history of what's happened between the Anarchs and the Cam, is are they going to want any Anarchs left?
That a bunch of the Anarchs that we currently have are former camis.
Exactly, which means they're traitors.
And we don't really have to guess, right? Julian's seen it. The streets are going to run red with blood.
There's gonna be a fight. That's unavoidable, but I
There's
thought
not
we
going to
were
be a
looking-
fight. There's going to be a purge.
Are we talking about the aftermath, or are we talking about the actual actions of?
I think
Oh.
it's all of the above. I think whoever wins this is going to call anyone who doesn't fit their mold of the world. I mean, if I was in power and I was coming back here to take back the reins from someone who had usurped me, you damn straight I'm going to kill everybody who was involved.
No,
And
that tracks.
anybody who's affiliated with them just because of guilt by association, send a message. You don't fuck with the cam.
No, absolutely. But I don't.
So that's
I
my
think
fear. I
that
mean,
that is. I I think that is looking more so at those who have existed and benefited from the power vacuum that was the cam being pushed out. Does that make sense? Where like Children of the Night, that we are what we are, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
hey,
But
Bruce, in any of my studies, I know I'm going through occult books, and I don't know, how much there's fact, how much is just hearsay, conjecture.
Sure.
Anywhere in there did I come across the information pertaining to the traditions?
Um, as far as the traditions of the cam,
Yeah.
no, those are kept in a very specific book that
Okay.
a certain Tremere made sure that the pyramid had for the one only copy that was been through Indianapolis.
just out here, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Tremere
Sure,
going to
you think
Tremere.
that we're gonna not care about it.
There's a lot of unknown quantities, and I guess that's just kind of our life. I mean, I think now's the time. Do we decide to like hightail it out of town for a while until the air clears and come back and check the lay of the land then?
I I don't hate that idea. What I hate is I don't even hate it. No, I'm saying words that I don't mean here. I think
It means
if we're
giving
gonna,
up everything you've built.
yeah, leaving is saying is surrendering. Um, sometimes discretion's better part of valor.
Yeah, but if discretion means that all the people you've been currying favor with get caught in the purge, then you lose everything.
Right. I think this is the moment that we tie ourselves to someone. Where does our allegiance fall? Because that's going to be the deciding factor. Ultimately, when all is said and done, if we all walk out the other side, then whoever wins is going to look at us and go, like, for lack of a better, what set are you claiming? What set you rep? And then we go
Well,
from there.
then maybe we help all of the people like us get out of harm's way.
Yeah. I honestly, I love that. If we can
Maybe
get,
we make phone calls, we go wherever we can, we just get them safe
yeah,
until this shit blows over. Because, I mean, right now, we'd be nothing but meat for the grinder, you know what I mean? And if we can help a few people stay off the plate, and we can poke our head up when all this shit blows over and see if we've still got a place in this world, or
So if we have the options to tie ourselves to a group, we pick the group with nothing. We pick the group who are cattle, who are chaff. I don't know, it feels like a losing play.
I mean, I feel like the people who he's made alliances with, the people you're worried about abandoning if we take off, is that group.
I'm
So
not worried about them. I'm just saying that if the Camarilla win, they go away.
Right.
It doesn't hurt me if they go away. The thing that hurts me about if the Camarilla win is that my group, the Magisters, they view them as the enemy. I'm instantly at least one of the most suspect people in town, if not immediately getting executed.
At that point, with the immediately getting executed line, Riley's gonna stand up, just like very small emotion, if anything, maybe a little bit of concern, frustration. I need a second. They're gonna walk out and just walk out the door, kind of hanging out right in front of the motel.
Julian will poke his head out and hand him some keys. If you're going to make a phone call, go at least 15 blocks away.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be back. I'm gonna go for a walk.
And closes the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go for a walk and I'm gonna make a phone call.
All right.
Marlo, where are you on all this?
I don't know.
All you hear from inside the closet is, "Are you sure there's no one in the room with us right now? Are you positive?"
Are you sure no one's in the closet with you right now?
Ah!
Did you check in the walls, Kenneth?
Don't give him
Damn
any
it.
ideas. I'm
All
glad
you
you're out
hear
of
is
the room.
knocking sounds and stuff falling over in the closet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I think.
I mean, I guess the easiest thing to do is what the Baron is asking us to do.
Which is to do nothing.
More or less.
So why don't we do nothing, potentially gain ourselves a baronship, but also aid those weak people, the cattle, as Vincent likes to put it, who also happen to be Riley's strongest supporters. We get them out of harm's way, so we continue to gain favor with them and raise his profile with them. Because right now, I think we're some of the few people that even know this shit is going down. That there's about to be a big ballyhoo in the middle of downtown Indianapolis that literally could restructure the entire political paradigm in our city. Would I know how Camarilla feel about Thin Bloods?
You do know that it's sort of hit or miss. It is heavily Prince oriented versus the Camarilla. Camarilla don't typically super love them. A lot of people in the cam see them as the end times, but it can sort of differ between princes.
So we know that potentially, depending upon their attitude towards Thin Bloods, it could mean wholesale extermination of them.
No more end times. Riley,
So-
right about this time, real quick. You step away, begin to take a walk. Who would you like to call?
Not to be obnoxious about it, but I'm gonna call Adeline back.
What's Riley? You can hear absolute visible frustration.
I know, me too. Same. I need to know who I need to talk to about making arrangements to try to keep a handful of people that I am worried about accommodated for the next foreseeable.
In what regards?
I don't know how to say this right now, given our medium of this. And it's more time sensitive than the meeting that we had set up.
I don't know what to tell you, but I'm a little preoccupied at the moment.
I get that. The Succubus Club.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a safe spot?
If it was active, yes.
Is it neutral?
During the times where it's being used as a venue, yes.
That's what I needed to know. Can you point me in who I would need to speak with about making it a neutral space in times of a venue?
I have to make some calls. Because I don't
Please.
know. I get an invitation, just like you.
I believe it, but the rumblings that are happening are going to affect a lot more than just the people who get to put plaques on a desk. There are a lot of people like me who exist, and I would like to make sure that whatever pissing match is going on, the people like me have a spot to ride out the storm, is all I'm trying to do.
Well, depending who wins that quote-unquote pissing match, not all of the individuals involved in this exercise would respect the boundaries that you're looking to be set at that location.
I'm aware, but I also have to hope that the people who would respect some rules and some boundaries are the ones that come out on top.
I'm very interested to know what you mean by that, but again, I think that's a conversation for...
That's not a now conversation. That part of the conversation can wait until our scheduled meeting. This is about making sure that people who have no dog in this fight do not get immediately just got for simply existing in a space.
And while I wish I could provide that level of safety, I can't. You see, this match, everyone has a dog in this race, whether you're racing or not.
Understood? I appreciate your time and willingness to at least entertain the phone call. I appreciate you, and I will speak with you at the arranged time in the coming nights.
Good luck, Riley.
You as well. I'll disconnect.
Okay.
I'll wander about a little longer before heading back to the motel.
Wits and awareness for me, please, Riley. DC 4.
Yowzers, somebody doesn't want something to be known. Yeah, I'll rouse for that also if that's allowed.
I will allow it.
Oi, we're not fans of that.
Please make yourself hungrier in the night ahead.
Looking to see if I had anything else that would play into wits and awareness, but I don't at the moment, I don't think. No. Okay.
Yes, your natural wits and awareness.
Yeah. Is that difficulty 4?
Mm-hmm.
I was cheering for it, but
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't add the
I
extra
say
die
you
from
say make sure you
surge.
get that surge die,
Yeah,
fam.
So
The anticipation.
is real.
You hate to see it. Would you like to willpower that one? Because that should be a regular die if you
That
want
should
to.
be a regular. I will willpower that one.
Yep. Just go ahead and roll one more. You hate to see it.
Meant to be.
no.
Okay.
Off by 1. Unfortunate.
Riley, you don't see anyone, but you get the sense of being watched.
Cool. Then that's unfortunate. I'm going to send a text to I think it's gonna be to Julia. That just says I don't like the vibes of the walk back. I'm gonna take a detour. Holler if something happens.
I'll just send a thumbs up.
No need for a response from Riley on that, but we're gonna take two lefts, take a right, double check, take two more lefts, go a few blocks kind of thing.
Riley's not feeling the vibes of the walk back, so they're taking a detour. Should be back shortly.
You think they're trying to say that we've been made?
I think they might be concerned that they've been made, but they're not certain.
I mean, are we taking chances? Do we just get the hell out of here?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
You know what, Bruce? I'm gonna start walking back towards the penthouse.
We can always ping them with a new address.
While they're on foot, we could just pick them up.
True enough.
All right,
Can you hotwire?
Why? Are you a spy? A double agent?
No, I gave my keys to Riley and I need to be able to drive my car.
The closet opens like an inch. Goes
I'll get you a
Maybe.
zag nut.
closet
You can
opens
ride
slightly further.
shotgun.
Shotgun to protect myself. Yes, yes. Okay.
Why don't Marlo, why don't you guys go ahead and see if you can't pick up Riley while we get this situation sorted. We'll coordinate on the road.
Yeah.
Let Marlo know if you run into trouble, we can come back and like throw the keys at you or something.
10-4.
That's amazing.
Just roll down the window as we're on the way by.
Just get smacked in the head, impaled with some keys. Okay. Kenneth, if you'd like to try to hotwire, please feel free to roll Dex plus Larceny.
Got you.
It's a 90s model, so it doesn't have a lot of fancy security or anything.
Yeah.
You know, if it was a modern car, there's like a 50-50 chance that I can actually get your keys to work. So
Yeah, exactly.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is a solid 2 for this.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. The car starts right up.
Thank you.
Immediately, Kenneth just looks at you, nods, jumps in the back seat, locks the door.
The entire car is just now locked, and Kenneth's inside a running car.
Hey, I need to get in.
That wasn't part of the deal. The deal was asking if I could hotwire.
It's technically true. The window opens like an inch, and it's just, how can I trust you?
Okay, you're sitting behind me. So, do you have a gun or something that you can point at me that'll make you feel more comfortable?
I don't trust guns after that one incident. But I have a knife, yeah.
Yeah, see,
Alright.
just take your knife out. You've got it. If you need to, if I like suddenly sprout two heads and try to consume your soul, you're ready.
Touche. You hear a click. Unlocks the door.
Like, will a Zagnut mellow you out? Because, like, seriously, you're coming on a little strong for me right now, Ken.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
uh,
I'll pull out and head the opposite direction of Marlowe and Vince.
okay. Charlie will go ahead and take your other car that was currently driving this evening. And sort of head a few car lengths behind you to keep following more or less. But Vincent and Marlowe, you guys head to go pick up Riley. You begin to make some circling of the blocks to see where they are, because you know they can't have gone too far. But you do see Riley walking on the sidewalk. If both of you wouldn't mind rolling wits and awareness at a DC 4 for me, I would love that for you. Or you don't have to if you don't think you can make it. That's also completely fine as well.
I mean, it's possible I can make it. It needs to be a really good roll.
I actually rolled too many dice, so nope.
Hey, that's a
Ooh,
really
messy.
good roll. That's a really good roll.
One of us.
Marlowe, you suffer from your clan compulsion. But it's hard to see because of the darkness. But you see what looks like a floating shadow figure that's trailing a solid 10 to 15 feet behind Riley, sort of floating through the air, following Riley.
Well, I'll point that out. What is that shadow thing? Do you see that?
I'm assuming I don't.
Now that's it's been actively pointed out to you, once it passes like a street light, it definitely is translucent, but you do see the floating figure, or I should say like silhouette of a figure. You don't see any sort of defining features or anything like that, but a silhouette slowly falling behind Riley as they're taking their walk.
Does it look oblivion-y?
It does look a little oblivion-y.
Looks like a Dementor, man.
Yeah, that's one of my people's things. Let's just get them and get the hell out of here. I don't think that we have anything that can move pretty fast, so.
If they're being followed by whatever the hell that is, do we really want to pick them up?
Yeah. That thing won't be able to move as fast as a car. So if we pick them up and then floor it, we should be fine.
All right.
Either that or it's something that I haven't heard of before, which is a thing, right? But I don't think that that's this thing.
All right. Well, I assume you're driving again, so I can work the phone. So let's go get Riley.
Pull up next to Riley, roll down the window, unlock the doors. Hop in, cutie. Come on, let's go.
Well, shit, I can't say no to that. Yeah.
All you see as you climb in is just Kenneth just against the side door, just a knife, just
I think that's the other car.
That is the other car, but I
Oh, that's
really
the other car?
appreciate it.
Okay,
That
Oh,
would
no
have been
problem.
fantastic.
I was also just terrified that Kenneth is like, I don't trust you that much. I'm going to go find this other car.
I'm right in a totally different
Hey,
car.
I'm totally fine with Kenneth being in our car.
With a knife in the back.
Nothing says safety quite like a paranoid Nazi with a knife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you were right. You had a shadow, like a literal shadow. So we're gonna get the hell out of here. And
Oh,
I'm gonna try to drive evasively, but mostly get like a mile away and then start taking turns.
cool.
'Kay.
If we have the second, I'm gonna go into a little bit of a spiel here with while I have a captive audience. Haha. Sucks for you
Yeah.
guys. You have to help me brainstorm.
Well, I think that our agreement at the place was we're gonna do the plan, right? The one thing that we came up with, which is help the other children of the night find somewhere safe to go.
Excellent. I have an idea on that somewhere safe to go and how to at least get them into one place so we can help minimize losses.
Okay.
We're going to throw a kick ass party.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Everybody loves a party. There's a bunch of people. I think it was Julian that said it. We might be on the tip of this. I don't think a bunch of people know what's going on, and just blowing it up there being like, "Hey, there's actual catastrophic shit going on," is just going to incite panic. So if we can do our part and pull our people out of the direct line of fire, then that's more help than I think any of us have gotten in this lifetime.
I I simultaneously like what you're saying is both it makes sense and sounds insane. So can you tell me some more of the details so I can figure out which side of that it's on?
So I'm trying to brainstorm the piece I'm hung up on is venue. We need a space that is known enough that people feel comfortable going there, yet kind of fringy enough that people aren't just going to go looking there. Or we need a space that people know is a protected space. Think like shit, y'all haven't been around for it. Do you know what an Elysium is? Okay, I was at the only reason I know, I'm not trying to flex some weird shit. I was at one time back when I was a pet. And what that is, that's all of the people coming together and agreeing that this spot is neutral. There's no fighting, there's no nothing that goes on right here. We're here to talk business, we're here to do the thing. So we need a place that, at least for people that care about rules, would respect as a neutral space. Um and that's the tough part is venue, because once we get people to the spot, I know how to put a party on. I know people that can put a party on. We can keep some shit going days if we need to.
The spider doesn't seem to really care about rules, and one of the other groups here is literally called the Anarchs. So
See, but that's
is
the
that
fun
going to
part.
work?
Even the Anarchs observe Elysium. Anarchs are invited to Elysium. So you get the Camarilla, Elysium. Oftentimes you get Sabbat that roll in too. Everybody gets together for one of these things. The downside is we, like the second baseman, don't have the power, like don't have the authority to call on Elysium and say this place is that. But it's still it's a Hail Mary shot in the dark. But if we're at least getting Children of the Night off the street and out of direct conflict, I think we're winning. And any of us that survive that will look at us, the second baseman, as the ones that provided them that salvation. And even if it's not a perfect plan, it's at least enough so people will look at us on the tail end of this and go, you did more for us than anyone else did. And that's worth something.
Yeah. I didn't necessarily feel comfortable talking about this in a place where we could be being spied on, but you'd be giving up the power to be able to do stuff like this by being passive here. Like,
Right.
you could be one of the shot callers.
I know. So I'm not going anywhere. Sticking around if that means that this is the last however long this whole thing rides out. If this is the last few weeks, few days on the planet that I get, hell yeah, we're gonna have a kick-ass party on the way out. Full send.
I'm getting the sense that I'm hangry, but the idea of just sitting and waiting for somebody to kill me sounds awful.
So what if we reframe it? We're not sitting and waiting for people to come kill us. We're protecting our own and actively daring people to come kill us as an act of defiance and defense.
That
Yeah, I
sounds
don't like that
dumb.
either.
See? There's no winning with you, but I tried.
Look, I don't.
I hate that option, by
Let's
the way.
go,
I
let's
don't
go
want
eat.
that.
Let's go eat, and let's stop making plans. Let's go eat.
Yeah,
So
there's a part of my brain that says that what you're saying makes sense, and there's a part of my brain that says that we should be doing anything to bury the people who are coming to kill us. And I'm having trouble figuring out which of those is the one that's thinking clearly right now. So,
let's go do the thing. I don't want to get too personal with this question. I have a place that I normally like to go to. It's a little like people kissing a lot kind of thing. Is that your vibe, or do you need to do something different?
you don't want me there right now.
Do you want me to bring somebody to you?
If you won't miss them, then sure.
Actively see Riley like doing the mental math on that. Unfortunately, I think everybody I can think of off the top of my head has some sort of social tie back to somebody. So I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I can take care of it.
Okay. Then if you want to just drop me, I can do my thing and then we can meet up post if that's cool.
Yeah. You have Marlowe's number. I don't know how I'm going to get in touch with either of you after I go do this because I don't want an audience, but
I'll just circle the block until you roll back or
yeah,
something.
don't
We'll figure it out.
don't do that. Don't drive in a way that leaves the license plate conspicuous in people's mind while this happens. I'll get in touch with you. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Can we drop me anywhere downtown adjacent?
Yeah, I'll bring you to a Starbucks.
Hell yeah.
I'll drop Riley off at a Starbucks.
Okay. Asking for a friend, the one on the circle right next to the monument, or
Oh no, yeah, no, not that close to ground
okay,
zero.
cool. I was just asking. You just said Starbucks right downtown. I was just figuring I would ask. Okay, cool. Riley, you have been dropped off.
Cool. I need to go find my thin bloods have a couple places that they like to be, so I was thinking that I was gonna troll around looking for them.
Okay. Do you have a herd that you're trying to use, or you have?
I do not have a herd. I'm more or less just going off of status at the moment.
Okay. Go ahead and make your hunt roll for me, please.
Does my so I have awe going.
Mm-hmm.
Do my looks still apply to this?
Mm-hmm.
Hell, oh my god. Game over. I'm so sorry, Thin Bloods.
That's a phrase. Speaking of being sorry to Thin Bloods, Vincent, where would you like to go hunt, friend?
Vincent is mostly trying to get far enough away from being stressed out to be able to do this and not make a mess. But also, he is planning on killing his victim.
That's
So,
very fair.
basically, my question for you is, do you want me to make this roll with a -2?
No. You're good. You made it through the scene for as far as your compulsion goes.
Okay. So he's just looking for, somewhere where he knows that people, oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, we're willpowering that.
Oh,
Nobody look at that. Nobody
that's
look at that.
so ugly.
You can't re-roll 5 of those failures with a willpower roll. Anyway, I don't know specifically where he hunts, but he would go to one of his normal hunting grounds and look for somebody with more secrets than spine. And
yeah. Go ahead and make a hunt roll for me, please. Actually, yes, first go ahead and make your hunt roll. And then after your hunt roll, I need you to roll a frenzy check, please.
oh, I guess.
Thank you. Huh?
Okay,
What's
so
the
that's second
difficulty?
roll.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, go ahead.
DC is going to be 3 for this. For you, Vincent.
Just a moment. I need to figure out how bad not having willpower is.
It's only bad if you take like superficial willpower damage. Because then it just becomes aggravated because you don't have any superficial.
So altogether, 4.
4? Okay.
The other 2 dice were because I couldn't fit them all in the first roll.
Actually, I take that back, Vincent. It might be sort of bad because I think you're impaired. So I think it's like a -2 to like everything you do.
-2 to all of your not physical stats.
Yeah, it's sort of rough.
I guess how bad is failing this roll? Sorry, how bad is bestial failing this roll?
How bad is bestial failing a hunt roll?
Yeah.
It's not going to be good, I can tell you that much.
Like a murder and a half.
Am I going to get to eat before the bad stuff happens?
No, because it's a bestial fail.
Then yeah, I'll willpower
Okay.
it.
I love a good gamble. Oh.
Num 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 num
Num num num num. Go ahead and roll a. Now, can you go ahead and roll a frenzy for me, please? DC 3.
I'm gonna frenzy. That's just gonna happen.
It's just gonna be great. I'm so excited for it. Oh yeah, especially
I don't
because
have any willpower.
Oh, I forgot it's willpower based. That's amazing. That is amazing. As you begin to hunt, you do find an individual who definitely has more secrets than spine. And once you get them sort of cornered in a room, you find out they're not alone. There are 3 individuals here. But you make very quick work of everyone in this room, and you are thoroughly well fed as you go down to 0 hunger as the beast takes over and your hunger frenzy overrides you. But No one seems to be any of the wiser outside of these four walls.
I guess I'm just going to close the wounds and leave.
Okay.
That went well.
Surprisingly so. Marlo, would you like to hunt for any sort of reason at all?
I will hit up my herd, and then since I am alone, I will probably call my sire.
The phone rings. And your sire picks up.
Hey, is now a good time?
Yeah.
So I will basically confirm what I have heard, using coded language and all that good stuff.
Of course.
Just bringing him up to speed on what all is going down. And then see if he has any opinions.
What would your sire's opinions be on this situation of everything that's erupting within Indianapolis?
I think my sire's opinion would be that no matter what happens, he's got an angle, and he doesn't really care as long as we stay out of the way.
Okay.
Even if that means that Baron Hill dies?
I don't think he wants Baron Hill to die at all, but yeah, he's got contingency plans for that, I think.
I also don't imagine Carter being like, yeah, Eva the Bruja that gets really angry and punches people isn't probably going to be around forever.
Yeah, I mean, she's she screwed the cam. She's yeah. But I think, I mean, he would, yeah, because of our plan is like to go, help some Thin Bloods. I don't think Marlo would have any problem with that. I mean, I don't think Carter would have any problem with that. But if there's anything the storyteller knows that Carter was going to do that I don't know, then.
Marlo, you hear a familiar voice in the background, not necessarily talking to your sire, but just in the background of it all, as you hear multiple people talking, but one voice sort of sticks out. The voice of the spider is ringing out barking orders in the background.
Oh. Okay. Marlo's not sure how to think about that. All right. Well, we'll lay low-ish. If there's anything you need, let me know.
Yeah, just lay low, get some wings.
I feel like at that point the spider chimes in with something about wings. Maybe not. Maybe not. He's busy. He's in military mode.
You're damn right we're getting wings after this shit, bro.
Taco Bell.
But yeah, no. If the sire doesn't have any particular instructions, which he wouldn't, then I'll go get a snack and then swing back around to pick up Vincent.
Okay. How many dots in herd do you have, and how many are you wanting?
Just one.
Okay. Are you just want to use just the one dot?
Yeah, just the one dot.
Okay.
I think when you pick up Vincent, he is no longer wearing his shirt and is wearing the shirt of one of the people in the room.
The bowling shirt.
I feel like Marlo knows better than to judge, to ask too many questions or to judge that kind of thing.
He did try to pick one that was like neutral.
Not a big flowy Hawaiian shirt kind of guy.
No.
That's fair.
If anything, you would aim for like a plain black tee.
Yeah, also fair.
What?
So
Like,
I will tell Vincent though. So I called my sire, and the spider was there, and they didn't seem like they were unfriendly.
I guess who's your spider? Who's your sire?
The itsy bitsy sire.
I just some nerd from out of town.
Okay. I mean, some nerd from out of town who's tied up with one of the most dangerous and militant people that we know. Like, it's not big nerd behavior.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, I'm feeling all right at this point, but tonight has sucked, and I'm kind of looking forward to it being over. If Riley's trying to find places that people can lie low, then cool, but I might be out. Not like I'm not going to play along, but I don't think I'm going to help much at this point. I'm just fried. And I think he looks like drained.
No, I mean,
Simultaneously very full and drained.
no, I mean, and Marlo is feel like very similar, right? I mean, I'm still sporting the injuries from fighting the Justicar. I'm still similarly drained on willpower. Like, do you just want to go lay low?
Yeah. Like if we're deciding to not take an active role in this, then I think we just disappear.
Yeah, all right. I got a place. We can go.
Okay.
You could come hang out in the library basement with me. Woo!
That's my vibe.
Julian or Kenneth, would you guys like to feed Fortuna as well?
I'm okay on hunger, so I will not.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Okay. As you guys go and either feed or find a safe place to lay low, is there anything anyone would like to do for the evening before we call this night a night?
Are you planning to get a party going, Riley?
I still need to find a venue. While I'm out and about, I want to put just some feelers out.
Mhm.
You know, looking for who's got that good blood for me. But I'm also gonna put some feelers out about like who knows venue space, who's got the hookup on a spot that can hold a shit ton of people.
Charisma plus streetwise for me, please.
Can I apply either of my specialties in that? I've got drugs and thin bloods in my streetwise.
Not for venues.
Okay, cool. And that was charisma streetwise.
You got it. DC is 3.
looks also apply to this because social?
Yep.
Okay, cool. DC 3?
Yep.
Alright. 8 successes.
You guys can't get on me for these amount of criticals tonight. I'm just saying.
God damn, was that even a critical? It's just a
I'm sorry.
mountain of dice.
I mean, yes, it's also
I'm doing
critical.
the thing that Riley was built to do: throwing parties and being pretty.
Base and fair, I suppose.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, and it's also a critical.
It's 11 dice, baby.
You go ahead and you do put some feelers out. It does take about an hour to hear back, but one individual does hear of a warehouse that was used a few months ago for a rather large exclusive party that has not seen any sort of use since.
Cool. Part of that role, can we do anything about like needing permits, permission, that kind of stuff to even be there? Because I'm not trying to actively get more heat for being there. Does that make
Bro.
sense?
It's a rave. We totally just go there. We throw it. We bribe some local cops. Don't overthink it. We're not having to get liquor licenses. Let's just do this shit.
No, you're right. You're right. My bad.
Sort of love
I'm
it.
sorry.
Do you
Where's
want to
this side
use
of Julian's mental connection to me when I need it?
It's on your shoulder most times.
Yeah. We get the Malkavian weaving his way and just be like, I finally found your brain. Don't overthink
There it
it.
is.
Exactly. That's the terrifying part.
Party.
Would you like to tell
By gold.
the coterie and those at home what you're enacting?
Yes. So this is something that I've had burning a hole in my pocket for a while because old Riley has a lore sheet, baby. And this is of my lore sheet. This is one of the steps called Embrace the Stereotype. When the time comes, you can play the role of a shallow Toreador, surrounding yourself with an entourage of sycophants and throw a party that becomes a legend. Once per story, you may host a party to increase your status and or influence by 2 dots with the invited group. The increase lasts as long as the party does.
Okay. So, my question is, who is the group you would like this 2-dot bonus to go towards?
Everything I've been talking about tonight, or everything that Riley's been talking about tonight, has been trying to build a place for the Children of the Night specifically to hopefully have a chance to ride out the coming storm.
Yeah.
So this is going to be getting that bonus with Children of the Night. So
Okay.
I already have status 2 with them. So another 2 dots puts me at status 4.
Yeah, you have 4 dots of status with the Children of the Night while the party rages on.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I'm still in the steps of setting it up. I was thinking maybe that was like a next night kick it off kind of thing.
Yeah, get everything set up, and then next night, all taken care of.
Are we concerned that everything's going to kick off tonight?
Not the purge.
Well, I mean, I thought our goal was to get them somewhere where they're out of potentially getting in the way. Pull them away from the city center so they're outside of the damage zone.
If stuff was gonna pop off tonight, it would have popped off by now.
Oh, we haven't been watching the news.
Fair. More so like with the way that everything mobilized, if it wasn't gonna be like we mobilized, everybody be here in 15 minutes, we're kicking indoors right fucking now. then I figured it was more of a consolidation of ability, and it's going to roll out tomorrow or the day after. That's all assumptions, but that's the assumption that Riley's working under. Like if you're gonna throw, like if you're gonna swing, don't stand here and talk about it. So
Checking the news, I mean, is there anything popping up about shit going crazy downtown?
As you watch the news, silent. Even the average violence seems to be down.
That's kind of scary.
Almost like the calm before the storm.
Well, I guess let's find somewhere to hole up for the night while we make arrangements for tomorrow's big shindig.
also during the planning, I would like to loop everybody else who wasn't in the car in some way, shape, or form as to the general idea.
Okay. As
In
you
the
go,
meantime, go back, crack open a warm one, relax.
Yeah.
exactly. As we close out this evening for this coterie, as everyone sort of sits back and relaxes and gets caught up, we shift back to Garfield Park. And I'm going to be asking some people to take on some different personas for a moment. As Warren, you're now going to be playing Carter. Justin, you're the spider. We have Rob. You're going to be embodying your favorite Nosferatu, Isaiah. And of course, Ian, I'm so sorry for you to do this,
No, you're not.
but your cloaked figure is also here, as seemingly most people that Eva calls allies have been assembled.
Oh, she thinks we're friends.
Well, people think that you guys are friends.
Oh, people think we're friends.
Does that mean Lennon is Charles?
Yeah.
Yes.
I could not do Charles justice. No.
Right away, sir.
Um,
Of course, I was called. We're friends. Well, people think you're friends. I'll take it.
Of course, people think we're friends. People associate us in the same room.
you guys are all sort of sitting around. There are roughly about 20 to 25 heavily armed soldiers. All of you have seen this gear before, as they seem to be wearing damaged but still functional SI gear. Every single one of these 25 individuals.
Only the best in blood-sucking, leech-eliminating ordnance for my guys.
Still sort of pissed that you managed to get all this without us finding out, but I guess I'll take it for now.
Hey, if it gets Eva back, what do you care?
No, that's what I'm saying. That I'll be happy.
It all seems to be fresh enough to still hear the scream.
Bro, you seriously, you creep me out. That's saying something.
Well, think about that the next time you decide to invite me to play poker.
That was like one time, and you like totally fucked the vibe.
Because we're best friends now.
As-
Anyways, back to the job at hand.
You guys do see an individual step through the brush, not wearing any sort of militarized weaponry, no garb.
Oh, is it the Bruja?
It is not.
Oh,
It is. It is, however, a little bit of a overweight individual, roughly about 6 feet tall, walking through, wearing a very bloody apron.
That's my guy. Oh, Michael's guy.
Yeah.
Well, less of an acquaintance, more of a referral. That's my
worst
referral.
ever.
Yeah, that's Carter's like nudging the spider. Remember that time?
Oh yeah,
The
dude.
fucking
Best
wolves
referral.
there.
Can we help you, bro?
Yeah, here to help.
Isaiah slowly tucks the axe back into the loop on his backpack and is like, "You two know this guy?"
The like 7 lasers that are pointed at his head turn off.
Looks around.
We've met. I don't go so far as to say we know.
Axe is slowly coming back out.
No, he's cool. He's cool. He's okay, guy.
Yeah, plus
Shadows say that he smells trustworthy.
maybe you should get those shadows' nose checked.
Are you telling me that you're not trustworthy, friend?
I'm going to say none of us that are meeting here are trustworthy individuals.
Bro has point.
Touche.
That's probably
What do you get out of helping?
My friends don't eat me alive. And he sort of points over his shoulder. And in the moonlight, you can see glistening of 3 sets of eyeballs that are poking through. As you do see in their humanoid form, the 3 wolves that also met with this guy the same night that you guys were there.
Oh, it's my bros.
Something like that. But to say
I
that
can't believe it.
the
You
pack
guys
is,
showed up.
well, they're ready to take care of business.
Wow, cool.
So are we expecting just one in there, or? I mean, looks like we came here ready for a war.
I mean, I'm assuming they don't just come alone. And if they can do this, I'll point to the crater where Eva had been bitch slapped into the dirt. To Eva? Yeah, we're going to need all the help we can get. So
Right.
Big Claw and Toothy over there is perfect. Okay. So we got to shut down downtown. Ideas?
I might, in fact, have something in mind. Oh, I expected someone to tell me to stop talking, but okay, here we go.
I mean, all I've got is to get the cops involved, and given what's going to happen down there, that seems like the wrong choice. So,
It's like a terrible idea. I was thinking more in the lines of big spooky shadow walls that don't let people through.
That seems like it may draw more attention than we want.
The walls of the
Can
police.
you make it smoke, like instead of walls? Like we could say like is biohazard, don't go, get emergency alert system involved. That kind of thing.
Yes.
I mean, if we're doing that, how much C4 you have on you?
Is that even the question?
We knock down a couple buildings.
We could do this.
Pair the two. Knock down buildings. Noxious gas.
I mean, noxious gas is
Really?
fine, but the obviously magical shadow wall sounds like an immediate breach of the Masquerade. I'd rather cause some, civic damage.
We just need to give the police and emergency responders reason to keep people out of the area so we can take care of business.
My dear Arachnid, you have my full resume. Tell me what you need, and it shall be done to be able to get Miss Hale back.
Can you steal trucks that we can crash that will make chlorine gas?
I was just gonna look down at Charles. Charles.
Hmm?
Make some phone calls and see about getting some trucks together that can be crashed.
Do that to be specific types of trucks?
Big
Gonna
tanker
look-
trucks. We need to be able to put lots of chlorine gas, give people real good reason to stay the hell out of there. And probably,
What is
Charles,
that?
it's best if you sit this one out because you need to breathe, and that could be problem for you.
This is why we're best friends. You're one of the only one of us kindred to have ever cared for Charles as I do.
I blew up one of your Charleses, so I'm just saying.
I recall. Please do not think I have forgotten.
Charles
such.
I.
One of the Charles I? Is that how we say?
Figured it was
The
Charles.
Charlie? The Charlie.
It's too close to Charlie.
Who?
Anyways, sorry. Yes, get trucks. Big trucks. Lots of it.
Do what you need. And run it through the.
This seems like it's going to be kind of loud.
No shit! Look at these guys! I point over at all the guys with the guns. The plan is to go fucking loud. I ask you, we go quiet? You say, no, we can't go quiet. So I came loud. Terrorist, okay? That's what the cover is. We go in there, we shoot, we kill, we get Eva back. Yes?
Sure.
Question and more of a point of order, if possible.
Yes.
Is this wanton murder and chaos, or is it more of destroy those who need to be destroyed?
I fail to see difference.
Are we limiting the casualties to those who have directly contributed to the incarceration of one Miss Hill? Or is it more of if it moves, tear it in twain?
That works for me.
That is not an answer to the question I was looking for.
It is.
I think
You know,
I think the answer is
guy-
both.
do what's in your heart, yes?
Follow-up question, what is it that's in your heart, dear friend?
I'm going to kill anyone who crosses my path.
Can we try to keep that to combatants? I know that we're going to have to clean up a mess after this, and that's fine. We need to, but if we can minimize that, that would be best.
I guess I'm concerned about the only bodies getting dropped are blank bodies. Know what I mean?
Yes.
We need some collateral damage to sell the story of its, terrorists.
Are my cleanup services going to be necessary after this?
I don't know if you'll be able to clean up so much.
Was my concern as well, but this is why we're friends after all.
Do you have acquaintances who might be able to help do the sort of thing you do? Make bodies go away.
I mean, look, if you're gonna just shoot people, I can make sure that some of them are members of gangs.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, shit, get all the gangs down there. Let's do it. Let's fuck shit up.
I mean, I don't have a ton of them on speed dial. I could just get some people there who are also members of gangs.
I've got $500,000 in that truck right there. You tell them money is on the table. They come get it. Shoot them in face. More dead people.
Charles, please call all of the gang members you are aware of.
I don't have any of those on speed dial.
Bro, this is your child lie? The
Charles,
last guy was so much better.
Charles, plug your ears. I wholeheartedly agree.
You just see sort of Charles just sort of like slump over a little bit.
Single tear.
A single tear because they can still read lips.
So, like, should we give him
Stop reading
C4
lips.
diaper?
We use that. No, this one, while lacking in ability, has quite the soft spot in my heart. It's more of a. It's like owning a pug more than anything else. Like, what really do they do besides provide companionship?
I mean, you could get one that was, like, better looking.
Last one I had was eaten by a Monstero, so that is what it is.
Okay, yes. So, who's got changes to plan before we get things in motion?
I have some, let's call them people, out trying to get us some information. They don't walk very fast, but we should be able to pick it up when we get closer.
Okay? Carter, ideas, input, feedback.
Carter will grab a dagger and cut himself with it and say, kill him with that.
Kill who with this?
Anybody you want.
What happens if I kill them with this?
They die.
Like, dead,
Dead.
forever.
If you kill him hard enough.
Can you only go a knife? I have lots of bullets.
To do a sword or an axe or something, but yeah.
Hey, axe! Hey, get that! Rub that in his blood.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I didn't really know what you were doing for a minute, but yeah, definitely. Here, this.
Oh, it's so good to see Carter rolling rouse checks. That makes my heart so happy. I also keep forgetting that your first name's not Carter. Every single time I see you roll that, it always just blows my brain every single time.
You're like, wait, what? That's his last name?
Who are
Who's
you?
James? Hey, Jimmy!
I forgot
Even
that
is
we
this guy?
had former President Jimmy Carter in the
You forgot?
in the coterie. I don't want to do much outside of politics and reading books and maybe farming peanuts. That's him. That's our Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Old Jimmy boy.
And then the other thing Carter would say is if I don't know how we would make it work, but if I can get some time to look at them before we attack, I can give you some ideas.
Like, do you need to see them like in person or like through video would be okay?
Ooh, that's probably a storyteller question.
What are you trying to do?
Fatal flaw.
Is
They
that
just have
sorcery?
a notebook with notes?
That is. Sorry.
What, you don't have your Carter sheet memorized?
It's been a minute. No, it is. It's not sorcery. It's Auspex. Auspex 3.
And what? And book did you find this one from?
I think it's just
I think it's
core.
the player's guide.
Yeah, I think it's the player's guide.
Blue Skidoo.
Yep.
Everything breaks. The vampire using this power can see the signs before they happen. By observing the civil work or entropy of the vamp, what can Achilles heel of a target? Yeah, so I think we've always played it that I had to study the target. Yes, a turn intently observing the target, looking for a flaw in their defenses. So if I can get in to look at them, without being super obvious, then I can
Yep.
report back.
Listen, buddy,
Hey, well,
I'm not going in there because I think that they might see me, right? And the ants are probably not going to be able to set up a camera regardless.
so why don't we send you in the car? You cruise around the area, kind of see if you see anything. Like an Uber or something.
Yeah.
And when the Uber driver gets here, we kill him and we replace him with one of my guys.
That seems like an extra murder.
It's just more convenient this way. We've got a guy who can get rid of bodies. He's right here. No evidence.
Could just make the
Hello, that
driver
is
forget what's
I.
going on.
What?
Corey's be willing to destroy your bodies, charmed, I'm sure. What big
What was
General
it, Cora?
Grievous
I'm sorry, I
campaign.
missed it.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted by the cloak. The cape.
Cloak.
No, I said I
Capes
could just
are
make
dumb.
the driver forget what's going on. We don't have to murder, whatever.
It's okay. It's fine. It happens all the time. People die. No big deal.
So one of the wolves
Don't think
will
too much about it.
step out. So do you guys know where they're taking her then?
We've got location. Yes, I look at Carter.
Do we have the location? I think we do.
Yeah, you have a current location of the parking garage was the last known of right outside the monument circle.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're going back to. This is going to go down in the HQ.
And which HQ?
Underneath Monument Circle, it's where the leeches had their home.
Shit. So we're fighting the tower in the tower, basically.
Maybe. But the place is a wreck.
Yeah, it's been picked over.
You guys do see another. While the three wolves were in their humanoid form, this one is not. As many limbs and patches of fur are missing from this wolf.
Many limbs are missing.
No, like patches of fur on its limbs and like covering it is just missing. Sorry, I explained that poorly.
I was intrigued.
Yeah, especially they have cool powers. I don't know why they would be missing limbs.
We've got 6 legs, 2 of which are missing.
Exactly.
We're missing like tons of limbs. All that's left is
It's a
4.
wolfipede, but it's down to 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Wolfipede. That's terrifying.
But you can see.
Make a note for our Zabitsi friends.
Oh no. Oh no. You can see injection points that haven't healed over. As
Bro
he's
looks like
and you see the wolves just roll their eyes. Shit.
problem.
No, but if they're fighting where you guys are saying they're fighting, he'll be beneficial since he fought one of the leeches down there before.
Nice.
Yeah. She was a, well.
Wait, didn't he fight? I'm not saying this out loud. This is a player. Didn't he fight Eva down there?
No, he
Nessa.
fought Nessa down there.
Nessa
Well,
down there.
Adeline, but yes. And yeah, he's just estranged, but he's useful.
You say so, bro.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying.
Always do.
All right, well, not that I'm eager to get to the shooting or anything, but clock's ticking. We don't know what those folks are going to do, and I assume that we're not going to like it.
I don't think anyone's going to like it, honestly.
This shit's about to go crazy.
This reminds me of Elysium a few years ago.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm taking inspiration from.
So, real fast, out of curiosity, all we know is that they're somewhere beneath the monument in the circle, correct?
We don't even technically know if they've moved underneath Monument Circle. We know she was in parking garage across street.
Perfection. Charles, bring me the kit. And Claudius is
shit.
going to perform. Claudius is going to perform an Oblivion ritual.
Yeah, which Oblivion ritual would...
Awaken the homuncular servant.
Oh. That one. Mm-hmm.
Use a ceremony to create servants or spies out of body parts such as hands or skulls or small dead animals like rats and foxes. And a vial full of gross things.
Thanks. I hate it.
Mm-hmm. So Charles would go and come back with a small bag that has a handful of hands. 3 or 4.
I think that while Claudius is doing that, Isaiah's going to go into his backpack, pull out his laptop, and pull up a floor plan for the tower underneath Monument Circle. Because there's no way he doesn't have that at this point.
Yeah, very much, very true.
Is there anything that your friend can tell us that might be useful as far as instead of going for a full frontal assault?
There's multiple tunnels that lead down there. I don't think they have... I don't know where they come from, but there's multiple tunnels that don't look like we're a part of the original structure when they created this long ago. But most of them seem to get in and out from an elevator in the monument.
Could he lead us to one of these tunnels?
You see him
Or
sort
just a
of
small contingent?
crack his neck as he sort of walks forward. It has a little bit of a limp to him as he walks forward. Now that you see him get closer, you can almost see, like, underneath his skin, you can see what looks like reflective silver underneath his skin.
Shit, bro.
Yeah. Inject it with it long enough, it takes a while to work out. Yeah, I know one of the tunnels. It goes to this... Well, I know a couple tunnels. One to this... I think they're a squatter that just happened to stay at this one floor house. And the other one is a rather nice looking house that has access to it through a basement.
That basement was fucked. Just, you don't want to be in that basement. I mean, like, the smell is still pretty horrific. What was in there was worse.
Gotcha. Why don't you take like 5 of my guys, one of the wolf pack here, and take them and get in position. We'll stay in radio contact, and that way, maybe we have secret team who come in, attack from double angle. Yes.
Seems good to me.
Do combat stimulants work for you? Do they help you any? I didn't know.
No, the only thing I've seen is that it's helped us as a ghost, but I'm sure you don't have any of those lying around.
And not one that's really gonna be all that helpful.
Fair.
It's really agitated.
Understand. But I think we find a couple of these tunnels and maybe have most of your men take the elevator. Draw them out there. Is there anything that
Maybe-
any unknown factors that we need to be worried about?
I mean, these are going to be old leeches, which means powerful. I'm assuming you're here because you know Eva and you respect her and what she has done. You know how tough she is. And one of them was able to manhandle her, so should give you clue.
Less
Give
of
it a shot.
respectful and more of I plan to cash in on a favor eventually. I know that's sort of your guys' shtick.
Works for me, bro. If we make it through this thing alive, we take care of it.
Well, then I say let's blow up some buildings and raise some hell.
Let's fucking lock and load. Carter's like, God damn it.
That is exactly what Carter is like.
As you guys begin to man your assault downtown, your original coterie, or the second baseman, while listening to watching the news, hear of Indianapolis being put underneath martial law. As you guys do hear first the rumblings of explosions coming from downtown Indianapolis. As news stories begin to mention a large-scale terrorist attack, buildings exploding, gas being released, and that anyone downtown needs to leave immediately. To stay indoors, stay inside, and anyone that comes out will be arrested immediately for your protection. Those of you with any sort of history skills or a politics 3, this sounds very, very familiar to a attack overseas that targeted specifically Kindred. What is that game called? It's going to...
Is this like some Prague type shit?
Yeah. It's almost exactly how it happened in Prague, where the entire city went down, and anyone who went outside was assumed to be on the wrong side of where...
Assumed Kindred.
Yeah. So far, there has been 4 buildings that have been demolished. Unknown death count. But that's just about when the power goes out. And that is where we will go ahead and wrap up tonight's episode. So I do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for staying here through a little bit of a later show than we usually have done. But I know we got started a little late as well. So do appreciate you guys sticking around here. If you guys haven't been here before, make sure you guys head over to longtime sponsor of the show, guys, Adventure Dice. head over to adventuredice.ca and use code JBrews for 10% off your dice order. And then also make sure to check out this cool link here for Extra Life. We're doing a charity stream this Friday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing 24 hours of gaming. It's going to be a fun time setting up, raising money for charity, where 100% of the proceeds go to Riley Children's Hospital here in Indy. And so we want to go ahead and do this. This is the 11th year in a row that we've done this super cool event. And we actually have a live DJ who is going to be putting on a set for the show. So it's going to be a super fun time. So make sure to be here. We do kick it off, and if you're able to help, make sure to go ahead and hit that link down below and make that donation if you can. Otherwise, just be here and support and share the news. That goes out and helps a ton too. So other than that, guys, thank you guys so much again, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for some video games as we're going to play some, I think, Repo. So it's going to be a good time. So see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.